Hi, Sagittarius. Don't worry, y'all in the chat. Oh, mod. You can take the boy out of the squad, but you can't take the wrench out of the boy. Ha! What's up, Sagittarius? It's me. I'm Archer. How are you? Sagittarius, it is time to do your energy check-in for you and the one on your mind, pulling on the energies for the energies around the middle of November 2024-ish. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless. Cam's here. Whitney Intuitive Tarot's here. We're good. I had a wrench though, Whitney. Whenever you click this reading, Sagittarius, is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and totally meant to find you when they find you. And I do live and appreciate you for being here. Thank you much. Show a little love for yourself, because I choose to be here, but I'm here for you. So love that like down here for you. TikTok, double tap the screen. Instagram, Facebook, show a little love for you. And I love you for it. Feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. There's also pinned comment down in the timestamps that will take you to all the various points and all the things to make your viewing easy and enjoyable. All right, these readings do get just a wee little bit long, but it's only because we're taking a look at everything that's going on, okay? We are going to take a look at your energy, see what's in your wallet with little career finance, check up on the monies, take a look at the Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, then the Sagittarius is dealing with a new person, then come back together for the future influence on the connection, and all messages will be for the highest and greatest good of all involved, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. And if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. Either way, I look forward to reading for you. And just give me like 24, 48 hours to respond to emails, because it's just me. I respond to the emails. So when you get a reply back, it's me typing it. All right? But I do keep up with them. All right? And thanks for being here. Feel free to Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. The pinned comment does have links to the Archer Astrology link tree that'll take you to all the different playlists and all the different social media platforms that we're on. All right, and definitely subscribe and set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern for the all signs. So come and be a part of the fam. Hang out with us. We got room for everybody. And there are playlists in that pinned comment at the link tree that'll take you to all the pick-a cards, individual sign readings, all signs, and even the Healing Music base covers. We need a little break, and there is a new drum cover that's a part of it now, so definitely check that out, okay? Yeah, just enjoy yourself. And when you need a little break from the cards, you want to just totally just rock out for a little bit, Caitlin Petty's link tree's down there too, okay? Can't help but walk away from her cards without smiling, so enjoy yourself. Have a good time. That's what we're here for, all right? So we're going to use the Millennial Tarot for the base cards. Biblical Tarot is going to throw a boatload of clarifiers, and everything is for yours and theirs greatest good, as we mentioned. So let's see what's going on, because when I sat down to meditate on your energies to get the title and the title cards, what first thing God said, because I don't talk to the guardian angels, I went right to God, okay? And I'm like, all right, God, what's up with Sagittarius? And God straight up told me, they're both passing the test. And I'm like, wait, two Sagittariuses? He's like, no, Archer, focus. Sagittarius in their person. I'm like, oh. God's like, you're being intentionally dense. I'm like, what? But so they're going to finally open up and tell you everything. So I want to know what they're going to tell you. So let's find out. All right. We might burst the balloon before it happens. So you got to act surprised though. Promise? Okay. All right. Let's go for it. All right. Because as you know, I am Sagittarius's protector. It's why I'm Archer. All right. My bestie named me Archer many, many moons ago. It was a great time. She has often called me the Sag Whisperer so affectionately. She's also called me self-centered, kind of passive-aggressive, a little mean. Sometimes I'm just rude. And she said a bunch of other stuff, too, and I wasn't really paying attention anyways because a squirrel ran past the window, so I really didn't care. But anyhow, I'm here for you. All right, Sagittarius? So let's do it to it. It's your time to shine. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius, God? Tap me in and tune me in, please, to Sagittarius's energy. Little work, love, and all the above. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Okay, I feel it. We're ready. Let's do it, Sagittarius. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Here we go. Overall energy, the 4 of Cups. Coming to a point here, binge watching. So their focus is going to be all about you. There's not going to be much else on their mind in the 4 of Cups. in that they've made it through every other choice and option. Oh, they're taking over your reading already. Okay, cross watchers, no problema. We also have the High Priestess to the Chariot. That's a lot of Cancer energy on this one. That after a stagnant period that you feel like there's been no forward momentum, Four of Cups, no love for you, no cups for you, all of a sudden you can expect the unexpected, that their tell-all text message, tell-all voicemail, all of a sudden gets things moving much faster than expected. You guys do pass the test with the Chariot, Cancer energy, because the Chariot originally, before tarot, was just about love, and it was what the kings and emperors used to predict the futures for their kingdoms. This was what the emperor drove into a battle that he returned victorious from, okay? So you guys are going to pass this test. With that Knight of Pentacles, something that's taken a long time to come around with the Star card, lets you guys go forward and follow your dreams and bring them into reality. Dig it. You got Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorns hanging out. There's a little Virgo and a little Pisces. So let's see where this goes, all right? I think we're nearing the end of a dry spell for you, Sagittarius. All right, the drought is nearly over. So what are the current conditions at Sagittarius? The Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, really? Sagittarius, are you going to make me blush one card into the reading? Oh my gosh, okay. To the Six of Cups. Okay, I can see how this kind of balances out. Little Aries and Scorpio energy. Maybe lately you've been thinking about the past more than usual. That stuff that there was a time when life was fun and things just kept your passions going, all right? With the Ace of Wands, you're, okay, first of all, you're looking much better than you're giving yourself credit for. If you're like, no, Archer, I have like circles under my eyes. I feel tired, sluggish. I just throw on whatever's in the closet. See in Sagittarius that you like to wear matched socks. Guess what? Ace of Wands, nobody cares. They're not noticing, okay? The energy you're giving off is like, it supersedes you when you enter into a room, okay? This Ace of Wands is letting you reignite the sparks of some stuff from the past with the Six of Cups, feeling a little nostalgic. Maybe like I'm seeing a Sagittarius scrolling through your phone or even looking at your laptop, like in this Four of Cups, and kind of like just scrolling through everything, kind of like you're totaling up or tallying up all of your life's experiences over the years and kind of wondering where you're supposed to be at this point. Now, granted, there might be a few pictures that you really like, okay? But that's fine. Ace of Wands. You remember some of the fun times, some of the good times, and some of the stuff that you want to like take with you. There's a few things that you always keep internal and keep to yourself. But like maybe you're wondering if you're where you're supposed to be in life at this point, okay? You've been waiting for your life to change for a long time, and yet it never seems like it's happening. I see here that you're just at the start. You're at the verge of a beginning of a whole different era or a whole different generation that's going to come in for you, that's going to allow you to reignite that spark, okay? I'm seeing a Sagittarius that you might really enjoy, like candles, like scented candles and that, but like lately maybe you've had a hard time lighting them. Like every time you try to light them, the match burns out or the lighter never makes the wick, okay? Or like for some of you, the whole just, it's like the flame and the smoke follows you no matter where you put it in the room. You're like, I literally have a fan next to me and the smoke still blows in my face, okay? So you're magnetically attracting a lot more attention than you're realizing at this moment, okay? All right, so let's see what's up in the work energies. What's in your wallet? Little career and finance. We got the King of Pentacles. Ooh, boss vibes show up. Nice. With the Eight of Wands. Okay. Virgo Sagittarius energy on this. Oh, okay. So like lately you've been pretty productive at work, especially if your love life's been a little rough, but you felt like maybe no one's noticed it, okay? It's like you dealt with a lot of maybe King of Pentacles energy, a lot of micromanaging going on, okay? Where there's some managers that might be trying to tell you what to do and you're quietly sitting back being like, they don't even know what they're doing, Archer. I'm like, I know, Sagittarius, it's okay. You've dealt with a lot of that and you've tried to power through it, but management's attitude lately has seemed to have been a lot to deal with, right? All right, but I'm seeing here there's a reason behind it with that Eight of Wands that you're going to get a talking to, but it's like a good talking to, okay? So the energy I'm pulling off of it is that the micromanaging and the bosses that seem to be like on you like a short overcoat, in a way, you're shadowing them already. So there's some higher ups that have told management, focus on Sagittarius. You're being groomed for a promotion or a change in your work energies that they're trying to be all slick about and not tell you about, okay? So you're even being tested in the workplace right now. But with what I saw in the beginning that God was talking to me, you're going to pass this test too. So there's a change in your work life coming up and a really good talking to that you see with that. See, there's an award and a trophy on there. Some of y'all, depending on what industry or business you're in, I actually see you might be up for like an award, like a quarterly award or an employee of the month. You might have an upcoming little like dinner event that you get to get dressed up for, stand in front of a background and get a photo taken. And at the end of the night, you go home with like a cool little piece of glass to put on your desk or something you can hang up on the wall. But yeah, the only reason that you're being micromanaged at the moment is because somebody's got their eyes on you and they're thinking of you for advancement and want to see if you're up to it. How dare they question you, Sagittarius? They know you're up to it. But all right, we'll get details on that to see what goes further. Now, what's up with a past person? Because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want as long as you want, okay? My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. Okay, I'm just reading the book. All right. Look in the book. The Eight of Cups to the Justice card. Oh, plot twist. Some of you guys walked away from this person. Eight of Cups to the Justice card because they put you through something that was a lot to handle and deal with, wasn't it? Okay. Now that might just resonate for some of you. Maybe that's only about for 9 or 10% of you guys. But for like 100% of you guys, this person's attitude is what shook you to the core. Okay. For some of you guys, it might have gone right up to like you were on a first name basis with local law authorities or something, or you just like had to put somebody in their place. Okay. It led you to believe like in the beginning that they might have been different than all the other people. But yet then with the Eight of Cups to the Justice card, they wound up kind of being just the same. And you really wanted this one to work out too. Eight of Cups, all right? It does show that you did make this choice. Whomever walked away from the connection is walking towards their Nine of Cups. Even the separation was part of a test, okay? Now, you're like, Archer, make that make sense. Show me the math. Justice card, okay? Now, there's not a wrong answer to this test, Sagittarius, but what it is God is making sure that they're correct and come in properly for you, and that you know your worth and set your boundaries, because even God has watched and seen how much you give to everybody, no matter how bad they treat you over the years, that God's like, no, not my Sagittarius. No, they know their worth. They're better than that. You're the prize on this, Sagittarius. Remember that, okay? So somebody here is regretting the walking away or the disconnect from what this was. So I'm going to get some details to find out what's going on and the plans for them to come back. I do see they are receiving just a wee little bit of karma for what they put you through. So we'll get some details on that, because I don't do black magic. Black magic ain't a thing. It doesn't work. Okay. However, I have no problem reporting on what Archangel Jeremiel does. All right. He was cool back in high school. We dug him. All right. So we'll see where this goes. Now, what's up with the new person? Either you've just recently started talking to somebody, or you're into something that you want to see where it's going to go, or you're single and wondering what's coming in. The Queen of Cups. Whoa, they already have some deep feelings for you. Cancer energy to the Seven of Swords, but they're not showing it. Aquarius energy. You got a lot of Cancer and Aquarius on this reading so far. Now, this person, maybe what it is they focus on their goals, okay? And you're almost nervous that like, oh gosh, I've had this happen to me before. I'm seeing a birthday cake that might be meaning something on this. Oh, thank you. Happy early birthday, Sagittarius. It's almost your birthday season. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. But the Queen of Cups on this one, I do see that they're a bit adventurous. They're a bit of a nomadic or a bit of a maverick type. So they're not your normal 99%. They do things a little bit different. All right. The Seven of Swords is the maverick energy. This is that stealth bomber type of energy that swoops in under the cover of darkness, Aquarius style, and takes the Five Swords of grief out of the situation while leaving two swords for two parties to interact equally. Okay. This one here, so this is somebody that actually has this ability to kind of make you laugh and help you through the, through the bad times and stuff like that, and kind of make you kind of forget the bad times or set them aside type of a thing. So they've got the ability to make you laugh, and they're also a little fun and adventurous. However, they're hiding their feelings for you with the Queen of Cups. So we're going to see if they're going to pass that test, because I'm seeing here, God's telling me that their test is to open up and show you some love, okay? So we'll see where that goes for sure. Hey, what's up, Rahama? How you doing? All right. Now, future outcomes. Any red flags to look out for? Or is it all green flag go time? Right to the final outcome. All right? Aw, Messiah, you don't have to call me the Messiah. I'm just Archer, but I appreciate you. Thank you. That's God's title. I don't take his credit. Okay, Page of Wands. Woo. 7 of Pentacles on the Moon card. Nice. This here shows that we've got some green flags on this with the Page of Wands. This here shows that going forward, some open, honest communications that'll kind of make you feel a little more positive or a little better in the outcome here, that allows you to be much more open and honest and overcome the fears that you guys both maybe have about the future and rise to another level on this one. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit that you guys are both a little spaghetti legs about how you're going to proceed into this. That's the Moon card. Y'all might be like affected by the moon cycles too. Or for a few of you, I need a polite way to put this, Sagittarius. Some of y'all have like synced up with the moon cycle. Aunt Flo comes to visit during the, you know where I'm going with this, okay? That's a deep one. I'm not a doctor, okay? But on this here, you guys can overcome a lot of the fears of real relationships, of what's broken your trust over the years. And Messiah, check out my Bible tarot, okay? Check that out. It's not. I don't even have a phone. And it's a really boring conversation. I'm too busy for this. I'm reading for Sagittarius. Stop trying to steal Sagittarius' spotlight. What are you, a Libra? Anyways, okay. But yeah, you guys are going to overcome the fears and move together, much like how this dude on TikTok is kind of like scared of me right now for some reason, which understandable. I'm Archer. I'm the funnest kind of psycho. But anyhow, bless your heart. Keep telling yourself I'm not pretty, buddy. Okay. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. There's a lot of Cancer and Aquarius energy here. We've also got Capricorn. We've got Libra. There's Pisces energy and a little bit of Taurus too. All right. And you or them might be born on the 11th, the 1st, the 6th, the 16th. The 8th is here. The 7th, the 17th, maybe the 19th or the 4th so far. Okay. Ooh, and I do see a lot of repeating 7s and 8s. That's like some luck and abundance coming your way too. Nice. Okay, let's roll on and see what we got. Wait, that's a wrong deck. We're going to put that back down. Speaking of which, you stayed on the 4s too, by the way. The 4 of Cups becomes the 4 of Swords. Ooh, I love when that happens. That's a timeline shift. You're coming into an energy of some self-care, overcoming that overwhelming feeling. Nice. All right, you are right at the threshold of this Pluto energies going into Aquarius, that you're manifesting a timeline shift where you don't be overwhelmed with the feelings anymore, and you focus on yourself and your self-care to manifest exactly what you want. Oh my gosh, that's an awesome timeline jump. All right, and what I flashed over to the Messiah here is the 3 of Cups, the wedding at Cana Messiah, just in case you aren't paying attention, all right? So I do see a union in your future, okay? And I think it's the one that you've been dreaming about lately, kind of, okay? Because I'm being told your dreams are being more activated with the 5 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, that not only are you experiencing this timeline shift, but it's putting you into a position of power. Woo, your confidence and respect are going to start growing. I like this. More people respecting you and like setting some healthy boundaries for yourself. You totally deserve that. Okay, let's roll on. Let's see what we got in your energies. What's up with this Ace of Wands to the 6 of Cups? Let's roll on. Here we go. All right, Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups. That's Aries and Scorpio. Some of you guys have been on the twin flame journey, because Aries and Scorpio is one of the most common twin flame connections that I've seen in this timeline, researching it. All right, let's do it. The 5 of Swords, okay. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, cool. The Judgment card and the 5 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups underneath the deck. The bond of David and Jonathan that's talked about in 1 Samuel comes out. Cancer energy on this too. So there's an energetical connection that you've hung on to with some of the nostalgic feelings that you're having right now. With the 7 of Pentacles to the 7 of Swords, it's showing you have sown some good seeds, but you're just really exhausted from being held back as to where you want your future to go, okay? It's like you finally want something to work out your way with the 9 of Pentacles. That 5 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles is Aquarius and Virgo energy on this one, that it shows here the changes that are coming in are going to help you end the stress that you've been feeling. Because even remember how the 7 of Swords, I was talking earlier, that it removes that 5 of Swords? and allows you to feel a little, a little easier, a little going with the flow. It takes the weight off your back, so to speak. Okay? You keep adapting. You keep adapting to constant changes, and you are the mutable fire sign. So, I mean, I can see how you can roll with the punches like that, but sometimes it becomes a lot to take, okay? Even though you might think you're doing a rough job at it, like the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card shows me you're not giving yourself enough credit, okay? You do want that honest, loyal relationship and a partner and an equal reciprocal energy on the Ten of Cups that you can manifest your future with and have that awesome partner, the family, the children and everything, that you're working to grow. The Judgment card shows how you are doing a timeline jump and you might even be experiencing Mandela effects, okay? Like one of the most recent ones we've been discussing here on the channel is the whole Britney Spears thing on her video for Oops, I Did It Again. Is that? Yeah, it is Oops, I Did It Again. Remember how she had the red jumpsuit and the little microphone on, right? In the new videos, she no longer has that black headset microphone. That even came with the Halloween costumes, okay? So this here shows maybe you've got a list of Mandela effects. That's kind of cool. But yeah, you're experiencing this own timeline jump that puts you into a Ten of Cups on the Judgment card, okay? This one here is like for the Sagittarius is like, I know Britney had a headset microphone, right? You're coming out of the energies of Revelations 19 in the Bible. The Judgment card is the 20th card in the deck. The ability to reflect back on the energies of the past so that you learn from the past going forward, okay? It takes you in, being the 20th card in the tarot deck, to Revelations 20 in the Bible. You're entering into the 1,000 years of peace and timeline jumping, okay? I love this for you. The Ten of Cups who is that? That's the Judgment card. I totally brain farted for a second. It's okay. I'm back. It's letting you come in out of the cold because the stuff you've been going through has been stressing you out lately. The Five of Pentacles, that's my health card in the tarot, okay? This one here shows that stuff maybe has been getting you to the point of like just sick to your stomach. You might not be eating right, not feeling hungry, things like that. I see things are going to change for you, okay? That's going to help bring this back around and get you into a more positive energy because you're on the verge of a major breakthrough where you're going from that overwhelming Four of Cups, no cups for you, and you're changing your future. You're the one doing it, okay? You're a manifesting powerhouse right now where you're changing it to the Four of Swords, the card of self-care, okay? Taking some time. Maybe you're making plans for a little trip or a little vacation or a getaway, even if it's just a weekend cruise or something in the car where you can just let go and just play old music and do what you want to do. Or playing a little hooky and, like telling all your friends, sorry, I'm busy this weekend. I have plans with the family. Then your family calls and you're like, oh, gee, I'm sorry. I have plans with my friends. And you just stay home under a warm weighted blanket and watch movies. Okay, binge watch whatever you want to watch. You know what I mean? This here shows that you're taking some time for yourself to manifest and bring in the future that you want because you always spend so much time showing up for everyone else, yet nobody ever shows up for you, all right? You would be the first one that if somebody called like, Sag, I need some help. Can you help out with this? Yep, I'm on my way type of a thing. Yet when you need it, people don't answer the phone. People don't answer the texts. And you're left to fend for yourself, all right? The respect and the confidence that's coming in here with this timeline shift for you is going to allow things to start moving forward and bring in people that respect you. And even the people in your life will start earning some respect and treating you in a way because your confidence here is going to put you at a point where you can finally relax, rest, and feel better, okay? This here shows King Saul's tragic downfall, followed up by the Queen of Sheba that visits Solomon. So just when you've been through the worst of the worst is when something comes in to help reignite that Ace of Wands spark, that passion for what you desire, what you seek, okay? I do see some of you making plans actually to visit an old friend with the Queen of Sheba visiting Solomon here that's talked about in 1 Kings, okay? So I'm seeing here, it might just be like an old friend that you haven't seen in a while. Maybe it's somebody from the old neighborhood, so to speak, and you're wondering, is this really going to be worth my time, Archer? I haven't talked to him in a while and I got to be in bed by 9. I don't want to stay up late. What I'm seeing on here is that it actually will be. You'll have some fun because there's no strings attached. There's no expected outcome. It's just catching up on some old times, okay? Like a form of a wine Wednesday, okay, with a silent H, right? You might even, you'll find you might even want to stay out past your bedtime for one time. You know what I mean? 10 of Cups to the Judgment card, you might be like, well, yeah, there's not much to go home to. What the heck? Let's go for it. Okay? For some of you guys, your home life's even rough at the moment where you're like, yeah, Archer, I will totally stay out just a little bit later. But I think you'll have some fun catching up with this person, all right? Because you guys have a pretty tight bond with the 2 of Cups, all right? Could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces. Taurus and Virgo are also here. There's a lot of Aquarius. There's Scorpio energy, a little bit of Gemini, and could be another Sagittarius, possibly, all right? You either might be born on the 9th or the 29th, the 10th or the 20th. I'm seeing a lot of 5s, so maybe the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th even comes out. But yeah, let me pull a couple more cards on this, especially on that Judgment card, all right? Because you're doing what you need to do to cut out some energies of the past. Some of you guys are dealing with a nosy neighbor, too. Page of Swords. Shut the front door. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a nosy neighbor. Page of Swords. You know what I mean? Maybe it's that one, the one person in the homeowners association that just drives you completely crazy. Or like the one neighbor if you're in an apartment community, or the neighbor over the privacy fence, right? And they're just always like telling you what to do with your yard. Or, hey, Sagittarius, your gates are open. Sagittarius, I can hear your TV through the windows. And you're like, oh my gosh, just stop it. You know, I'm seeing here that might just be for some of you. But the Page of Swords shows, yeah, this nosy neighbor's coming in. Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I see you've got this amazing ability with the 4 of Wands. You'll actually be able to, the politest way I can think of to say it is hush them up. Okay? But the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is that some of you are overcoming some serious toxic experiences from the past that you've worked very hard for a very long time to remove from your life. The Knight of Pentacles on the Ace of Pentacles comes out, where the Knight of Pentacles, even though it is a slow-moving energy, it's the U.S. Postal Service in my tarot decks. Maybe you or them work for the post office or Amazon or a delivery of some kind. But neither rain or sleet nor snow or natural disaster stops that Knight of Pentacles from delivering the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is that you are overcoming these experiences that you've had to work very hard from. Some of you guys are still in the midst of a twin flame and separation phase with the 4 of Wands. That I'm seeing that your union, what you're manifesting is what's coming in on this. These are the rewards for all the hard work you've put in coming to fruition over the years. That with the 4 of Wands, you do never give up. That's one of the best things I love about you. Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't matter. No matter what, you're like, one way or another, I'm getting that Ace of Pentacles, Archer. And I dig that, okay? Because you are the most determined sign of the Zodiac. And you are totally changing your vibration as a result of it. Where you're coming out of a 4 of Cups energy and going into a 4 of Swords energy, okay? You are really putting a lot of things into place to make sure you never feel this way again. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy, and it's the card of Abigail, the peacemaker, okay, that's talked about in 1 Samuel in the Bible Tarot, okay? This here shows that you are working to bring in peace and harmony in people that are on your level, okay? Because you don't ever want to feel this way again. For some of you guys, you felt this way for a long time. So much to the point that it's kind of had you even doubting yourselves a lot lately with the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you've made wrong decisions, or like even talking yourself down to an extent, okay? This is the parable of the bleeding woman that's talked about in the book of Matthew. The name Matthew might even resonate to you. Also, we have Joshua here and Luke. But yeah, this one here, it's like a lot of self-down talk. Even if you just do it to yourself, you plant that in your head of like, Sagittarius, what's the use? You'll never make it. You know, maybe I'm just stuck here. Maybe this is just where I'm meant to be. Not a chance. I'm seeing the Sag in the morning, you get up and like, well, here we go again. This is where you are, Sag. Well, better make the best of it. Like some of you guys feel like everybody always leaves you and you're like, I must be the problem. You're not. You're not. You're being way too hard on yourself. Okay? Taurus energy, Libra energy on this. Some of you guys I'm seeing here, you have made all the right decisions based on the situations that you were in at the time. Okay? You can't talk down on yourself for that. You did what you had to do. Okay? Many signs can't do that. That's a great thing, you know? And it's allowing you to work on this stuff, okay? You have nothing to regret, literally. No regrets, straight up, okay? I do see You coming into a new strength and confidence, though. I'm not done yet. I want a couple more cards on this. Let's see. Well, it's not so much that I'm not done yet. God's telling me I'm not done yet. I do what the boss tells me to do. Right, Messiah? Oh, he's gone already. Anyways, okay. Who names himself that? I swear. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands literally came back with the Empress. No way. Sagittarius, look at this. Page of Pentacles on the Four of Wands. You might even be in like the education field. Maybe you're a teacher, remote learning, or a caregiver or something. But this Page of Pentacles shows you're teaching the teachers, okay? You are setting the path and setting the ways that people are going to follow going forward. And for those of you who do want the twin flame union or twin flame reunion this timeline, Four of Wands won't go away. This shows here that you are nearing the end of a very long and quiet separation phase or an alone phase, that you're coming into a new power, a new confidence, new respect coming your way. It's going to be a beautiful change of pace from what you've been dealing with. The Four of Wands, even further above and beyond just the twin flame card, when you go into Tarot 201, you see that it's a bit more about the rewards for what you've been through. Here is the ark being brought to Jerusalem. It's that safety. It's that security that you feel like when you're curled up underneath a warm weighted blanket, just a nice fleece blanket, watching movies, and you're just safe, locked up in your home, and you know nothing can hurt you. That's the Four of Wands. It's the rewards for the rest and the time that you've been through, okay? Stuff coming your way is going to be such a nice change of pace from what you've dealt with for a long time. And you deserve this, okay? Just what I'm seeing that you've dealt with, I totally want to spinny hug you. I want to grip you up, spin you around Hallmark movie style till your heels fly off, your hair blows in the breeze, and you start laughing like, Archer, stop it. You're going to suffocate me. And I'm like, is it working? You're like, I kind of feel better, but I'm not sure because I can't breathe. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, you've been through a ton, okay? But it's getting better right now. You're at the beginning of this, literally right at the threshold of this change, okay? You could be born, you or them, on the 1st or the 11th, the 4th, the 5th, possibly the 9th or the 19th. I'm also seeing the 3rd comes out, the 31st as well, too. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a little bit of Scorpio so far. Okay? Aquarius, I did mention. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what's up with your work energies. What's up with this King of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands? Literally, it's going to be like the total antithesis of the life you've been experiencing. That's the coolest thing. We're also going to be like, whoa, all of a sudden everything just starts working, you know? Okay, let's go for it. I'm hearing the song Hot to Go by Chappelle Roan too, so that might resonate to you. All right, let's roll. Stop right there. Thank you much. Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, that takes us to the Hermit card on the Justice card. And the Knight of Cups is underneath here. There is an offer going on behind the scenes that you're going to enjoy. Scorpio energy. Virgo and Libra as well too, okay? But yeah, maybe somebody here, maybe you or them are in the medical field too. You might be like a nurse, a doctor, maybe a surgical tech, because the Hermit card is the doctor house of the tarot in my decks, okay? That when nothing else can be solved or done by any doctor in the world, the case winds up on House's desk and he solves the case. You know what I mean? So this here shows that the outcome for you is justice, that you do make it through this, okay? It's like some of you, you know that whole macro managing bosses that you've been dealing with, Four of Pentacles, with that Eight of Swords? I find this interesting, like Jonah in the whale that's talked about in the book of Jonah. Interesting. What I'm seeing here is somehow you have found a way into their good graces. Okay, like no other employee can really get in their good graces, but somehow you have managed to do it. Okay, you're like, yes, I'm amongst the managers, Archer. Don't tell anybody. Okay. This Four of Pentacles that I'm seeing here is that this shadowing is going up because those higher ups have that eye on you. All right. What I'm seeing here is you got this. Now you're like, oh gosh, Archer, you told me. Now I'm going to be nervous. You don't have a reason to. Okay. You're going to ace this one. That Libra card shows that, like, I see you like kind of watching what the managers do. And as this happens, as you progress through this, that you're going to kind of be like, this is what the management does. This is basic. This is easy. This is really easy. Like, you get paid more money to do this? Okay. It's going to really feel like it comes naturally to you. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, on this Justice card, too, I'm seeing some of you guys, have been like maybe considering going back to college and like extending your degree or getting your first degree, okay? And the biggest thing on this one here is that maybe you want the degree so you can get to the next level or a whole new job, okay? Where like the job you're at now is a stepping stone to the long term, but you want to get like, you got an associate's, you want a bachelor's, whatever it is that takes you up to the next level. And the schooling is the biggest part of this that's like just crazy money. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a Sagittarius that's into like thrifting, maybe estate sales, that sort of a thing. All right. But also, you might be helping a family or a friend out too, because I'm even seeing like a GoFundMe type of page. You're actually feeling very charitable or giving, you know what I mean? Like maybe you have a friend or a family member that's like having a rough go at things right now for the seasons, or maybe you have plans to volunteer and be like a bell ringer for the Salvation Army. But I see it being more of an internet thing, that you'll support any cause that's good. And I see some rewards coming back because God's noticed. Okay, even if you think nobody else has, God's totally noticed. Okay, but like maybe money's just tight because you want to get back to school and get your next diploma. See how Moses has 2 diplomas? Well, they're actually the tablets, but you know what I mean. You know, so what I'm seeing here is that maybe you're just being thrifty to have the money, because even though I shuffled this, the Knight of Cups is still hanging out. Okay, because yeah, maybe you're picking up music or a side gig. Maybe some of you are like looking for seasonal work. Okay, or you're gonna like stand out like in front of a store in disguise with a guitar and be like, you know, just to make a couple bucks. But I do see you putting a few things in place with that Hermit card to like move the money around to make this work out. And that's kind of why God's going to gift you this promotion or this little bit of a cash or an additional bonus, because he knows your long-term goal, that you're like, I just need the money to work right. Then I can get this degree, then I can get out of this job, move into this industry, and things will like boom, 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 boom. It's like playing Tetris, you know? I'm seeing a Sagittarius here that might like totally love Tetris. But you and God are working together to move some money around to make this possible. Let me see. 4 swords. Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell. Okay, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I got so many secrets. When I go, I'm going to need 2 caskets. Don't worry. All right? I still won't tell you where Hoff is at. That's my business. But what I'm seeing with the 4 swords to the Lover's card is that you're making the right choices on this one. Being thrifty now is going to pay off for you long term, okay? And the High Priestess, expecting the unexpected. I told you I'd keep it secret. You don't have to worry. Your secret's safe with me, Sagittarius, okay? But what I'm actually seeing off of this that you don't know or see coming is that I see you actually traveling for work in the future. And some of you on this High Priestess card, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are like putting the pieces in place now for a long term, like some of you have a 10-year business plan that's already in place. You want to retire early or something like that. And so even right now, you're sitting here going, Archer, this place I'm at now, just stepping stone for the long term, okay? The other High Priestess you don't suspect here is that I see you have an upcoming partnership coming in that's going to help you get to your 10 of Pentacles. That's God's promise to Abraham. I am seeing on your reading the book of Genesis, straight up, the book, not Peter Gabriel, no, the book in the Bible. The book of Genesis, stop it. The book of Genesis may resonate to your current life situation. And it's a good read. You might want to check it out. It's cool. But what I'm seeing in this High Priestess here, some of you have an upcoming partnership coming in. That's also, it's going to help you on your path too. God is helping you starting to put, because he sees you doing this hard work, like being thrifty. Like I haven't had ramen noodles since I was in college, Archer. I'm like, I know. But what I'm seeing here is God sees you putting that work in. And this partnership is going to bring in some true teamwork to help you achieve your long-term goals, okay? Where you currently are now is not where you're going to be in 2 months, 2 years. You know, it's going to be so much different when you look back on it, because you got some true teamwork coming in to help make your dreams work, because God recognizes that you're one of the only signs that realizes dreams don't work unless you do. And you're actually putting in the work on it, okay? Some of y'all are going to make some new coworker friends that'll actually become some real true friends that you have for a very long time, that when y'all are older and just hanging out, that you guys are still friends. You know, you might have to go to company picnics or those cookouts or something, be like, remember back in my day? You know, but you got some long-term cool friends coming in here that's going to take you on this new path, okay? and they're on your level. These are like thinkers, talkers, and doers. So act surprised when this happens, okay? You got to act surprised. Cool. All right, there's strong Pisces and Gemini energy hanging out over here. Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, which means it's you, and some Virgo energy. And you definitely, you could be born on the 26th, the 2nd, the 4th, the 24th, or 28th, the 11th, or the 9th are here too. Or the 19th comes out. 18th is hanging out too, just because. Okay? All right. The 12th too. All right, so let's get into the love life. Let's see what we got going on for love. It's going to get a long reading. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I will definitely timestamp for you guys. Okay, I'm good. Okay, what do we got on the 8 of Cups to the Justice card? Let's do it to it. Hey, Hazel. How you doing? What's up, Norms? Okay, past person. Hook me up with the past love, God. What's going on in Sagittarius' past life here? Boom. 6 of Swords. Okay, they're starting to see things from a different perspective with the Magician card. For some of you guys, this was a walking red flag that you had to part a red sea of red flags like Moses. You know what I mean? To try to see the good in them. The 6 of Cups comes out. The Death card on the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Some of you guys actually thought this was the one and that you'd wind up marrying this person. You were already making plans of like, this person's going to be different. This is the one. This will work out. And then their attitude shook you to the core. With the Death card to the Magician card, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini energy on this, they wound up being the same. They wound up being the same as other people you dealt with. And they did have a habit of hitting all the right buttons, didn't they? That they would like get under your skin without even trying. Like stuff you told them in confidence, they would later then use against you. The 6 of Cups on the 6 of Swords. For some of you guys, it was a lot of the immature energy, okay, where they acted like a child. A lot of ego. They were very passive-aggressive, too, with the 6 of Swords coming out, okay? That's Jesus and the children, along with Ruth the Moabite that comes in on this one. That they always had a very negative energy, and that really kind of dragged you down. Or they tried to drag you down. That you'd come in and be like, hey, this is really great. I had a good day. I want to tell you about it. And they'd be like, I'm glad you did. Like, you know, and you'd be like, stop it. You're going to harsh my mellow. All right. The undertone, they had an undertone to everything they said. Like if you did something great or accomplished something, like, look what I did. I made this at work, or I made dinner for us, or I brought dinner home. They'd be like, oh, great, because you weren't going to eat if I wasn't here, right? You'd be like, a thank you would have worked too. You know what I mean? All right. The 7 of Pentacles shows how hard you did try. The parable of the sower that comes out. That a lot of times that they just like, the seeds fell on barren soil. You tried to be nice and they just didn't even care. Then you'd plant some seeds and sometimes, and with their, like, I'm seeing they had like a very like in and out energy, like very unpredictable. You didn't know. Sometimes they'd be like, yep, that's great. Sometimes they'd be like all over you and you're like, whoa, easy, you know? And then every so often you'd get something nice and you're like, you know, I really thought you were going to be different. For some of you with this 6 of Swords on the 7 of Pentacles, especially with that Death card, I'm seeing for some of you, they flat out cheated on you. Don't do that to a don't do that to anybody, but don't do that to a Sagittarius. The Sagittarius will give their all for as long as humanly possible, but when they stop, I mean, that's when you know you messed up, Crosswatcher. That Death card, they needed a whole reboot on this. For some of you guys, like, because you knew when you found out, for those of you that this part resonates, which might only be like 13% of y'all, but for those of you that you did bust them either A, cheating on you, or B, multiple dating type of a thing going on, all right? Some of y'all, they tried to make you the third party. You found out they were already married or already in a solid relationship and they didn't tell their significant other about it, right? And you're like, you just knew better. With that 6 of Swords to the Magician card, you're like, well, if you are actually going to cheat on them with me, you'll wind up cheating on me with someone else, all right? Between all of that, you really, like, before all this stuff happened, you really thought you'd settle down. And I'm seeing for about 13 to 16 or 17% of y'all, you made the choice to walk away because they pushed it too far. You wished them well and you headed on your way, okay? Because you just weren't having that. You know your worth and your value. And it did shake you. It hurt you. A lot of right person, wrong time type of an energy. But you're a one-person kind of person, all right? Anybody that likes to like label Sagittarius as the player, they really need to check their facts because they are so wrong. You know, you just want honesty. You want someone that's truthful, that doesn't hide or front. And you're a one-person kind of a person. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, they just made you feel like the option because they never had time for you. Okay, even if they weren't cheating on you, they promised you they'd be all in and all about this, and then all of a sudden it fizzled away. You know what I mean? Whoa, really? Hold on. I'll be right back. Wait a second. What is this? No way. Shut the front door. The Empress just took a flying leap. See, some of you guys booked out of here because you're the Empress, not them. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, you took the leap on this and was like, I'm out. I'm good. Gotta go. You're right. They had a habit of, they tried to make you feel like you were the problem. The Moon card to the Knight of Swords, too. Like you were the one to blame for all this. But I do actually see that Six of Swords, the card of perceived value underneath here, that it has all come back onto them. Their player ways came back onto them. If they just played you, made you feel like an option, and like work was more important, family was more important, guess what? The job didn't work out as well as they planned. Family, their family all has family and doesn't have the time for them, just like they didn't have time for you. And for those of you that it resonates that you totally busted them in a relationship or entertaining other people, even if it was just for some of you guys online, where they were liking other people's posts, other people's comments, they were paying more attention to other girls or guys online than you. They have reaped the rewards of that one too. If they were in a relationship, the relationship actually cheated on them too. They found out that the whole time they were doing that their person was doing that too. Okay, they got played a little better than they got played. You know what I mean? And even if it's not that, if they just made you feel like an option, whatever they did to you, they're getting it back onto them tenfold. Okay, they're finding out what it's like to be a Sagittarius and what it was like to have them do this to you. Kind of like a bit of a past life review with the Knight of Swords, the Apostle Paul coming out. All right, where it's like when you go in front of Dr. Michael Isaac Newton's big screen TV for your past life review. It's not just like this is your life. It's actually you re-experience your life from everybody else's point of view. So they're finding out like what they did to you and how it felt to be you. Okay, just a little bit of the yang to go with the yin that they tried to present on this one here. But let me see a little bit of an outcome, because that Empress card, the way it popped off the table, they watched you walk out of their life and they regret it. A few of you guys actually still, even like due to money or some kind of a situation, you're still actually living with this person, but there's like no love in the energies because of what happened. Okay, that might only be for like 9 or 10% of you. Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles to the Fool card with the Tower. Yeah, they are experiencing what they put you through. You might even be noticing problems with your cell phone reception, or you want like a new cell phone or something. But yeah, the Fool card on the Two of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here, this was not you. This was totally on them, okay? But even they're kind of realizing that after they've gotten to experience what they put you through, that with the Page of Cups on the Two of Pentacles, what I'm seeing here is that it's a little bit of realizing the error of their ways and wanting to come back to make a new offer, maybe be able to talk this out, okay? Now, I do see that their player ways with this Fool card, they have matured, they have done some work to level up from what they've been through, and they are looking back in your direction to see if there's a second attempt or a second chance here. Now, I do see you hear them out. You'll listen to it. You'll see what they have to say, okay? But the outcome and the final decision is going to be up to you, okay? I see I'm dealing with the two groups of Sagittariuses here with the past person. There's 50% of y'all that'll be like, okay, but don't you dare do it again. I don't give a third strike, you know? And then 50% of you guys are going to be like, you know what? Thanks for pleading your case, but I wish you well, and I can't be put through that again. You know, that sort of a thing. All right? You're the Empress, okay? Even they see you as the Empress. So this ultimate decision, the ultimate choice, winds up being up to you, okay? So whatever you make from it with the new confidence and respect you're gaining from this, the final decision is yours to make. I love that for you. Could be a Capricorn or a Libra. Could be a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio. Could be an Aquarius, Aries possibly, or Libra if I didn't mention it. There's strong Scorpio energy here. A lot of Scorpio. There's a lot of Scorpio energy. Maybe you're just a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper possibly. Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces too. No, because I see some other dates like the 11th, the 3rd are here. That'd be December Sagittarius too, so that's getting towards the Capricorn side. But yeah, you either might be born on the 11th, the 31st, 13th, the 20th is here again. The 6th of the 16th comes out. The 19th is here, the 1st, and the 26th. But okay, let's roll on to the new person because the ultimate choice on this one is totally up to you. I like that for you. You deserve that, Sag. Okay, new person. What we got on this Queen of Cups to the Seven of Swords? All right, will the real new person please stand up? I'm hearing the song Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. So one of y'all's got the other person kind of wrapped around your finger, or somebody's a singer or into music or something. But okay, that's cool. I dig it. All right, let's see what we've got. I'm also hearing Cowboy Take Me Away. Oh, I like that song. It's a good song. Okay, let's see what's on this. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. And thanks for being here too, Sagittarius. Appreciate all you guys. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you guys are more than welcome to come and be a part of the channel. All right, the whole reading's available for you guys to watch. So the link is in the bio over to the YouTube channel at Archer Astrology. And definitely come and hang out with us. We go live daily. Okay, Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. The King of Wands. That's your energy. The Knight of Wands. Whoa, this person's a moving green flag. Ten of Wands, King of Cups, the Ace of Wands. So you guys do totally know about each other already. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. You guys both have equal feelings for each other too on this. They kind of like what they see. You kind of like what you see too. Okay. All right. King of Cups to the Ten of Wands. You guys both got each other's Ace of Wands chakras activated. So you both know there's something here that you can nurture and grow into this. Okay. And the Knight of Wands, this Leo energy here, this shows me that they're a walking green flag. This is Joshua, the leader of the faith. Okay. And look at his big green cape. That's really a moving green flag on this one. To the King of Wands. This person's a thinker. I like that. And they're already established. And they're not a serial dater because the King of Cups is here. The Maya rebuilding Jerusalem, along with Jeremiah's burdens with the Ten of Wands. So this tells me they've already put the energies of the past behind them. So they've got no baggage to bring to the table. Seeing a Sagittarius that might like have lost baggage from an airline flight or something. Either that's recent or just a fond memory, we'll call it. Okay, but yeah, I'm saying like lost airline luggage. All right, not that Jeremiah ever lost any luggage or nothing. We were with him, so we always knew where he dropped it off at. But what I'm seeing here is this person here, they really do focus on their goals, don't they? They're very career-driven and goal-oriented, but they're also a bit adventurous as well with the Eight of Wands, so they kind of enjoy having fun. But they're a planner and a thinker too. I'm seeing here that your Ace of Wands might be energized by their brain, where you're just like, whoa, this person actually can have a conversation. I love what they have to say, okay? And the adventure side of them is pretty cool. They got a cool vibe all around. Even I dig them, Sagittarius. It's cool. Could be a Cancer. Could be an Aquarius. Could be another Sagittarius or an Aries, possibly. Leo's here, Virgo, and Pisces. But yeah, I kind of dig their vibes too. I see why you're interested in them. They got a sister? No, stop it, Sag. Easy. King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Joseph in charge of Egypt. Definitely, the book of Genesis could resonate to your current situation. But so what it is I'm seeing is that like this person has been on their own. Look at how they got like all the kings coming out. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. The King of Swords is the only king missing right now. This person is like bona fide emperor energy, and you are the empress. But what I dig about this here is that with this King of Cups to the King of Wands is that they actually haven't been in a relationship in a while because whatever they went through in the past, it really cooked them straight up. And so they decided to focus on their studies, their work, and establish themselves, okay? They can totally fend for themselves, which is nice because you won't have to support them with the Knight of Wands. Oh, so you just want to know more about this person. You're already checking this person out. But don't worry, don't feel bad. They're doing it too, okay? So there's a mutual checking it out type of a thing, okay? They have been single for a while and just focused on their own advancement. I am seeing that some of you guys might have met online too. Okay, either you've tried like online dating, but I'm seeing it's more a little different than that. Like maybe just through a social media outlet or something. Okay, or like Facebook Marketplace or some way that like is not the traditional norm, but it's a new way of approaching it. All right, But I see here that, like, you're just totally wondering if they're interested. And don't worry, Ace of Wands on both sides of the fence here, so you guys both are. Could be a Pisces or a Cancer. You either might be born on the 12th, the 14th, the 1st, the 21st, the 29th, or the 19th, the 7th. King of Pentacles. We do have all the kings. This is crazy. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles. This person, and the 3 of Cups. With the Queen of Cups. Ooh, repeating cards. You know how that goes, Sag. When I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, Archer, you are on message. Don't stop now. This person is in a place of unconditional love. Strong Cancer energy on this. Could be dealing with one. Queen of Cups to the High Priestess. And they know a thing or two about a thing or two, too. This person was brought into your life because they're part of that 10-year business plan. And I do see you guys winding up married to this person in the future. That 3 of Cups is a wedding at Cana. Y'all better invite me to the wedding. I get really good gifts. This is wild. This King of Swords shows up. You got a straight up emperor in the making right here. They're literally only one king away. I like this. So what I'm seeing on this one here is they are a little bit like wallpaper. So it's kind of a little hard to get a read on them. But they're just very focused. And you guys have a long-term connection that goes forward here, okay? Cancer and Virgo energy on this one. What I'm seeing with this one here is that once they do open up, they're going to be all about you on this one. You guys are literally setting things in place right now between the two of you guys that will take this thing long-term, okay? Because they haven't dated in a while. They haven't been in a relationship for a while. For some of them, like, up to 4 or 5 years, possibly, okay? So they don't have anything extra. They're just also not letting their feelings show because they might be a little unsure of how to proceed with you, okay? Like, they've been closed off to love for so long and just opened their hearts up to themselves and their work that they've actually done the healing journey. And this is a person of their word, all right? If they're talking, they're spitting truth. If they make a promise, they keep it. This is somebody that really believes in under-promising and over-delivering, straight up. They don't want to let anybody down, but definitely not you, okay? Once you guys have talked about this, I see you both taking a chance on this, and the outcome is literally the Ace of Wands to the Queen of Cups. You got strong Aries, Cancer, and Virgo energy on this part of the reading. But yeah, the Ace of Wands and the 3 of Cups, that's a wedding and a celebration that'll keep things fun and passionate and keep the spark alive going forward, okay? You don't have to worry about a 7-year itch or 7-month itch or player vibes or anything like that. Look, the Ace of Wands just stood strong, okay? I do like this here. This is at the point here, because I just let you know, for those of you, you guys have been checking out their social media, but I'm seeing like not in a negative or a bad way. It's like you're like Archer, they're public profiles. I can do whatever I want. You're totally right. You're totally right. I'm going to take your side on that one. But somehow you guys do know each other, all right? And so they're just as interested in you too, okay? Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be an Aries or a Libra. There is some Leo here. There is Virgo. There's also Taurus. Another Sagittarius is a possibility. And we've also got some Aquarius too. All right, you might be born on the 10th, the 20th, the 30th comes out. The 28th is here. The 14th, the 3rd, the 1st, or the 31st too. All right, maybe even the 7th or the 19th or the 9th. Interesting. Wow. Okay, let's go forward and see what the outcome is. All right, you guys like each other. All right, Queen of Cups. Whew. That's nobody loves like a Cancer. Once you go crab, you never go back. I'll tell you what. And at some point in everybody's life, they've dealt with a Cancer. Oh, thank you so much, Spirits Tune In Tarot. I'll check you out later. Thank you so much. Welcome to the fam. Okay, let's roll onward and forward. And thanks for being here. Remember, if you do want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. And definitely subscribe, set the bell. And TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you guys are all, Facebook, you guys are all more than welcome to come subscribe and be a part of the family. We would love to have you here. We got room for everybody, so make it crowded. All right, let's roll on. What do we got? Okay, Page of Wands, 7 Pentacles, Moon card. Let's do it. The 4 of Cups. It's your old timeline. Oh, okay. The 9 of Swords. And the Moon card. Shut the front door. I love repeating energies. All right, let's keep going. 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, 2 of Swords, the 8 of Cups. You guys overcome this beautifully that leads you into a 9 of Cups energy. You're at the end of a very sad, long down point that you're bringing to a close. Literally, just like the timeline jump you had. Rewind if you missed that. Because here's the old card. The Four of Cups is over here now. You're like, yep, Nine of Swords, Archer. We're going to leave that part back there underneath the Nine of Swords. We'll just leave that behind. That takes you into the Moon card of the Seven of Swords. That you guys go forward and heal together. And this is all y'all. The twin flame returns, and you guys get to work through the things of the past. They don't bring it up anymore. The past person comes back in, same similar energy. The new person, it's not so much as you forget about the past, but you get to put the past in the past. You don't have to worry about keep bringing it up and stuff like that. That the Moon card, you guys will overcome the fear. And so you guys both have had this dream. Okay. Sagittarius, that dream that I mentioned earlier that you said that I'm like, you've had a dream about them recently. Y'all were in the dream together. Okay? Whichever one of you started the dream, you called each other into it. So you both are totally aware this dream happened and transpired. I'm hearing one of you guys in the dream said, you know this is a dream, right? It actually was more of a prophecy. A bit more of the future to come. Some of y'all dreamt about a wedding or being married to this person. And you woke up like, oh, wait, now I'm back by myself. What's going on? God's like, it was just a preview. That's what you're working to manifest, okay? These Moon cards on repeat with the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords, this is confirmation of what I got for the title when I first sat down to talk to God. You guys do both pass the test. That's God testing Abraham's faith. It's talked about in Genesis. Told you the book Genesis might resonate. That on this Page of Wands, Miriam's prays for God. You guys can overcome these things of the past and rise to a new level together with the Eight of Cups. You guys will both pass this test. This here is the best definition of the Eight of Cups brought to you by the Bible Tarot. This is the ascension of Jesus to the next level. You guys are just now at the start of this leveling up and this ascension that's going to change a lot for you for the next two weeks, 2 months, 2 years. You're going to look back on this moment in time and be like, wow, we made it. Yes. You know, this one here is the relationship that goes the distance and finding the one that just lets you be yourself and feel comfortable. You know, you don't have to try to fake and front it. It doesn't matter if you want to put on the red bottoms or the tuxedo and go out for a fun time, or just one of those days where you're like, I need a day in my sleep clothes and watching a movie. This is the person that's going to be like, in either way. They're going to be like, okay, let's do it. Let's go. All right. And you can communicate with them. If you're like, look, I just need a day to myself. I need some Sag time. This is not going to be so like, what did I do? Oh my gosh, you hate me. This person will be like, okay, that's cool. I got plans. I'm cool. You'll be like, plans? What are your plans? They're like, Legos. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. They might be with that Aquarius energy. They might be like, what plans have you got? And they're like, not a thing. That's my plan. Literally, not a thing. But you can believe it. Okay. I like this. You both get to learn from life's lessons that you've been through. Six of Pentacles. The last king just showed up. The four kings of EMI are sitting stately on the floor. Look at that with Temperance. This person does make themselves all about you. Look at this. You guys get to go to the next level. That's your major arcana. Sagittarius energy. This one here is moving forward into an equal reciprocal relationship that you have asked for and with the Hanged Man waited for. Okay? Your law of attraction, law of assumption, correspondence, it is all coming together for you on this one with the Sun card. This is positive forward momentum for you. This here is bringing in the happiness you have waited so long to achieve on this one and taking things to that next level, regardless of wherever level you're at now. If you haven't spoke to this person in a minute or a while, you start talking. If you've been talking, you get to the next stage. Like you become exclusive. Y'all, somebody's like, this is like you're going to wind up like moving in together. Some of you guys might be dealing with a situation that you get out of and like this is your safe place where you come and move in with them. Just be like, I just need to couch crash for a little bit and then we'll get it. And the couch crash turns into a marriage. I kid you not. Like I'm seeing somebody that like either if you're a male Sagittarius, this is the girl that leaves their hair ties or their scrunchies or a hairbrush somewhere. For the girl Sagittarius, this is the guy that leaves their sunglasses, you know, and like marks and stakes the territory. If you guys are already together, somebody's going to like it and put a ring on it. So just heads up for that one. All right. Whatever it is here, the rewards for your perseverance with you ending the reading with the Temperance card, your perseverance is what will pay off and let this finally show up and the rewards that you've worked with the Queen of Pentacles so hard for, with the Hanged Man, your patience, you got the patience of a saint. I'm going to call the Archdiocese and have you like bump to the front of the line. You deserve it. But yeah, this goes the distance, and it is exactly what you have manifested to bring this in for you. All right. Finally, coming out of a dreamland that doesn't exist and bringing your dreams into reality. I love this for you. Sagittarius, oh my gosh, how can we not claim this for you? Leave a comment down below. We got to totally make this happen. And we're a team. We're 50,000 strong here. We're all in this together, and we're going for 60,000 next. I mean, I already see like 1 million, but you know, it's cool. Leave a comment down below. We got to claim this and make it happen for you. Let's go all total Captain Picard on this and make it so. All right, engage. Straight up with this energy, total engage. But yeah, all right, leave a comment down below and claim this thing. Even if you just leave a little emoji or something, it means the world to me to take a moment and do that. It helps the family and the channel. And I do see, I get notified. And as I said, I'm a total transmitter, right to God above. So I'm going to do everything I can in my power to make this happen for you, because you deserve to be happy, Sagittarius. I love it for you. This is beautiful. And do remember, okay, this will resonate to any placement of Sagittarius within your chart, because you're not just your sun, moon, and rising or Venus sign. You are all the parts of your charts. Every one of those parts are what makes you unique and 1 in a billion, all right? You're Sagittarius. Nobody can do what you do. It's why you get 5 syllables. You're the only sign that does, all right? Okay, so let's take this collective reading from your perspective, your energies, because remember, the sun does not move into all the signs, okay? The astrology hasn't caught up to that. Copernicus proved that the sun stays put. When we say like the sun is in Scorpio, the sun is in Sagittarius, what we really should be saying is the earth is in Scorpio. The earth is in Sagittarius. It's the one that moves, okay? We've just stuck with what we've known for a long time because people don't dig the change thing. But that's really what we see here. Because, all right, let's take this collective view for this Google Earth view, and we're going to go down to a Google Street view, do a couple super chats, and see what comes out. And you watch. This is almost like a bonus for all y'all. Hey, Allison. What's up? Thanks for being here. How you doing? Hey, Norms. What's up, Brandy? Hey, Brittany. How's it going? Hi, Cosmic. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome sauce. Landon, what up? All right. And thanks to the mod squad. You guys are awesome. All right, let's go for it. And we will do, I know I only got the time for the 6 super chats snap. We'll do some more because tomorrow Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are on deck. And then Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, it's the all signs. There'll be 24 chances to super chat there. So definitely come and hang out with us. And there's a new drum cover posted too. Check that out. It's in the most recent videos, and it's also in the November playlist, and it's in the bass covers playlist, all right? Bill got a little cranky that I was using the drums, but he'll be okay. He's cool. He'll be all right. So just check it out. It's a good little song. It's a good version of Caitlin's her live cover of Traveling Soldier that she did live during her TikTok live the other night. It's really cool. You know me. I can't sit still. I had to do something. I can't just sit and stare at my phone. I had to do something, so I played drums. Whatever. Okay, let's go on. I'm Archer. I do what I want anyways. Take a really special woman to stop me. But she's out there. Okay, let's super chat. Let's go for it. All right. Oh my gosh, thank you guys all so much for the super chats. You guys are awesome sauce. Oh, I like seeing some of the new names. You guys are so cool. Welcome. All right, Crypto, let's do it to it. This is your time. We're going to use the Archer deck for this. Since we're reading for Sagittarius, we not use the Archer deck. I don't care wherever y'all see this deck. With all the bows and arrows on this deck, how can you not be like, oh yeah, that's the Archer deck? I nickname all my decks. Okay. What's up? Any good news for crypto? Come on, go. Give me some good news for crypto. I know that Pisces energy might be a little slow moving, but can you give me a little bit of an update? What's going on? All right, let's see what's up. See how the cards didn't want to pop? Justice card to the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, a little bit of forward momentum. He is slow moving, but it's cool. All right. The Emperor card and the 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords. He's starting to like stalemate himself because he can't take a lot more of what's going on in his life. I think part of the reading that I was pulling in during the Sag reading might actually be a part of this, because you know how we've been like kind of tracking his progress with what's going on in his current situation and that. I'm thinking with this Justice card and the 4 of Pentacles, God's going to slide a little Tower moment in that somebody's going to do just that one thing. 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Somebody's going to do just that one thing that puts him into an Emperor mode, okay? Because he's already kind of looking your way of like trying to find a way to make this work out, but everything going on in his personal life is slowing it down. God's going to slide a little bit of justice his way. And that something's going to happen that I do see him reaching out to you and being like, look, I've been through some stuff. I need a couch crash for a minute. Is it? I mean, I literally have nobody left because the people that are currently in my life have taken everybody else away from me. Is there any chance I could stay for a little bit? And I don't see you being like, oh, gee, I don't know. Let me think. You're going to be like, yeah. And I think that's what brings him back in, where it winds up just being a little bit of like, hey, I just need to crash for a couple nights while some stuff works out. Then all of a sudden it winds up being, he never goes back. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. Now, Evolving Wildflower. What is up? Welcome. Thank you so much for that. I love the 1111 super chat. All right. Let's grant some wishes. Let's go for it. Whatever comes out. 10-4. All right. Give me whatever comes out for Evolving Wildflower, please. Cards I want to pop. 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. And it's 6 of Cups. Wildflower, I'm seeing here that I'm pulling the energies into the one that broke your heart. This is the one that when they left, I see you going down to a knee and like feeling like your heart had been ripped from your chest and being like, this can't be happening. No, I can't. No, there's no way I can't talk to them ever again. There's no way they're never coming back. This is that person, okay? Now, the 5 of Swords shows that they have been feeling a lot of regret and grieving their connection. Like Cupid kind of showed up with a Mountain Dew infused arrow and be like, what did you do? You know, that sort of thing. They're finding out that the love was with you and that they made a wrong choice, okay? Now, what I'm seeing on this, though, is they're going through their 5 stages of grieving to come to terms with what they did that are going to lead them to a 10 of Swords. And the 7 of Wands shows that, just so you know, your guys' 6 of Wands victory, it's protected. Because the way I read the tarot is the 7 of Wands protects the 6 of Wands victory that you have 5 of Wands worked so hard to achieve. Okay? It ties, those cards tie into the Bible with David versus Goliath is the 7 of Wands. The 6 of Wands represents the fall of Jericho. And the 5 of Wands, Joseph, with his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Okay? So what I'm seeing on this one here is that person right now, they're going through their stages because they almost feel like it's almost a form of like an unrequited love, or they waited too long to make the right choice. They don't know if you'll forgive them for their choices. Right now, it's a lot of like if somebody falls ice skating, you know what I mean? Where it's kind of like the only thing bruised is their ego, because it's like when somebody falls on the skywalk at Nashville International and they're like, oh my God, I hope nobody saw me. I plead the 5th on that one too. I mean, I don't know who it was. I haven't got a clue. I haven't the foggiest, but why did I just talk British? The 10 of Swords to the 7 of Wands. Believe it or not, you're about halfway on the journey to the reunion with this person. Something's going to happen that makes them with the 6 of Pentacles to the 6 of Cups reflect back and kind of realize one way or another they want to be with you, and they'd rather hear you say no than to just live with an unrequited love for their entire life. And 30 years from now, they're sitting there going, oh, why did I let Wildflower get away? I should have tried. I should have tried one last time. And that's what leads to the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm being told you haven't spoke to this person in a while, to the point that like they're almost just in the back of your mind now. All right. The reason you've been thinking about them more, Mercury retrograde is starting to help progress this forward. Okay. To get them from the 5 of Swords energy that they're in right now into the 10 of Swords. Because even with that 3 of Swords, they're having to do a lot of work on their own too. You both have been down this part of the journey by yourselves. Okay. And it is bringing you an Ace of Pentacles, though. All right. So I do hope that helps. All right. What's up, Y? How you doing? Will Steve contact me soon to reconcile, or is he exploring options? Okay. Let me see what's up. I got you covered. I got you covered, Y. All right. What do we got for Y? What's up with Steve's energy, please? Thank you. The Moon card. Interesting. 3 of Swords. It's the cards coming back, but this time with the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Cups is underneath the deck. Okay. Why? Believe it or not, because we love you. Now, what I'm seeing here, what you don't see, the Moon card, you guys are actually doing the same. You guys are doing the same exact thing. Okay. One, he's not exploring other options. He's wondering if you're exploring other options, The Five of Swords to the Emperor card shows that his ego's the thing stopping him from reaching out because he can't take the fact of finding out, you know. I think he's actually is looking at your social media too, all right? He's either made a fake profile or he's like made a new one or he's blanked out his photo or something, I don't know. But he is looking, he's trying to figure out all possible, and like you haven't posted anything with anybody else because you're not in a relationship. And he's going kind of off his rocker a bit, being like, oh, no, I know she's involved with somebody. There's got to be somebody else here. I want to reconcile with her, but I know, like, now that I've realized what a great catch she is, no, there's no way she's still single. You guys are actually literally doing the same thing right now, all right? You're wondering if there'll be reconciliation soon or if he's exploring other options. He's doing the same thing. It's a little bit of a stalemate with the Knight of Cups. It's like you guys have brought the separation phase to check, and now you're both just kind of moving the queen or the king around the board because nobody wants to lay down the king, but not in a bad way. It's like you're both very nervous of the direction or this could go, okay? King of Swords to the Eight of Swords. I do see him taking a shot and reaching out with the Nine of Wands. He'll heal through this little bit of the ego that he's doing where, like, he tries to figure out the next step, okay? And I do see him reaching out. That's the thing on this one. So he's not exploring other options with the Nine of Wands. See, he's still in his own wounded warrior. He's actually, his ego's more bruised because he thinks you've moved on and you think he's moved on. So you guys both want to reconcile, but neither of you are taking that first step. You're both in an Eight of Swords that you're like in a self-imposed prison energy. And see, that's the card that told me he was checking you out still. All right. But the Wheel of Fortune is changing. So there's going to be a Tower moment inserted to make him reach out. I do see Mercury retrograde, Pluto, and once the sun gets to Sagittarius. This might be a little later in the month, into December, free will permitting. But the neat thing on this one is free will can work in both directions. He might reach out sooner than Sagittarius season. Granted, yeah, sure, he can reach out later, but free will works in both directions. That Wheel of Fortune, once it does start spinning, sometimes it's a hard ride to hang on to. So he might reach out sooner on that one, okay? That's Sagittarius and Cancer energy. You're both on your own right now, just you're both at home, doing your home thing like that, all right? But yeah, there is the potential. God's going to put a couple Tower moments in place that takes you guys towards your 10 of Cups on the 6 of Wands, all right? So I see a 79% chance for you guys of reunion before the end of the year. I can put you at that point, okay? Because, I mean, with the Gregorian made the calendars up. God doesn't even acknowledge that because all times exist. It's all linear. But yeah, I do see here, there's a chance, all right? And nope, has not moved on. He's doing the same exact thing you're doing. Basically, you're him, he's you, so you know exactly what's going on right now, okay? All right, Randy. Hey, Randy, how you been? What's going on? What's coming in, new or anything else? Okay, let me see what's up for you. Tap me into a little Randy energy, please. Oh, thank you. The Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. First thing I heard is that she's going to cut out the self-imposed prison. Okay. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Three of Cups. The anything else side of what's coming in on this one with the Three of Wands is her time alone is actually starting to change her. The Mercury retrograde is helping on this. See her hanging out by herself, having her morning coffee, looking out the window, remembering what it was like when you guys were married. That's kind of what's fueling the fire right now with the Ace of Swords. For her to cut out that Eight of Swords self-imposed prison, break it down, all right? Because from an Eight of Swords, we went to a Seven and an Ace of Swords. This is her like reverse engineering everything that happened. And it's basically like Back at One by Brian McKnight, that once she does this reverse engineering from the current moment in time, it's reverse engineering her back to the marriage and the connection. And that's going to be the catalyst that with the Ace of Pentacles to the Chariot, starts some forward momentum, finally bringing some stuff in your direction, okay? So that Ace of Pentacles, we're starting to finally see a chance of a reunion between the two of you guys where she doesn't want that energies that she had before. She doesn't want that stuff. She wants something long-term with you, okay? I think the therapist is doing their job and really helping her get rid of a lot of that stuff she dealt with since childhood. Yeah, takes it to the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and that takes you to the 10 Pentacles and the Temperance card with the Ace of Wands. She's reigniting the spark, like a pilot on a furnace that went out. And he had to get a new thermocouple. Thermocouple's getting installed right now, and then the service tech is going to finally reignite the pilot and let this thing start happening. Some stuff will start coming around during Capricorn season, I'm seeing here, okay? You're currently hanging out at about an 87% chance of reunion at this current moment in time, all right? Mercury retrograde is helping her do a lot of that reverse engineering. All right. Actually, hold on. What's coming in? New or anything? Anything new? Two of Swords. Shut up, Archer. No, have faith. She's still your new. She's your new too. Okay. I had to make sure I covered all the bases. What if you had like this awesome person waiting for you or something, but actually the awesome person waiting for you is her. Okay. All right. Charisse. Oh my goodness. Charisse. I know it's payday, but goodness, girl, you make sure you got some money for eating and stuff. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're going to make me blush. This reading, Sagittarius, is sponsored by Charisse. Thank you. You are so generous. Oh my goodness. All right. Give me a little energy check. We got the Sag-Libra connection here. Okay. Anything for the weekend and the week ahead. All right. Gotcha. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yep. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, he's okay. Little mad still at his place, not wanting you to go. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got on this. Let's see what's up. The Three of Wands, confirmation on the part that he's still just at his place. He's on his own. See him sitting there looking out the window? So yeah, he is on his own. Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. Oh my gosh, it's Randy's reading. The Two of Cups with the Justice card and the Nine of Swords. The silence here is actually needed, believe it or not, because this is part of what will bring the title in going forward, okay? So what I'm seeing right now is that he is still calming down from the, I'm just going to call it a fight, okay? Because I don't see it as a division. I can't use that word to describe it because you guys are actually still in a relationship, in a connection, even though you haven't titled it yet. It's not a situationship or anything like that. A lot of it are his own fears even that brought this on. The fear of proceeding, the fear of like history repeating itself. But this is all part of the whole energetical blueprint between you guys. This is one of those final tests that you are passing, okay, that will allow the stronger connection. Because I'm seeing what led to this was a very similar thing to something that happened in his past. So that's why he reacted the way he did. But this time apart, Nine of Swords to the Three of Swords, is what's going to help change everything. Because it's like deep down inside, he didn't want this to happen. He's like, oh, I wanted to be with her. I didn't. I messed up. I screwed it up. I was doing so good. I knew this was going to happen, type of a thing. So the Two of Cups of the Justice card shows that in the right timing, he'll come down, a little bit of the energy of like licking his wounds. Right now, he's kind of blaming himself a bit on this here, okay? So I don't see him wanting you to go. You are correct on all of your assumptions with the Two of Cups. You give him some time to come through this part because, believe it or not, I know he blamed you during the fighting, but it's like a married couple fighting. You guys act like you're already married, okay? Where like I'm seeing that meme or that TikTok, and you might have recently seen this or you're going to recently see it, but it's that one with like the I want a divorce. I know, I heard you. So, but what do you want? I told you what I want. All right, so you want the chicken, you want the queso, sided with extra shot of tequila. Like, yeah, yep, chef's delight, yep. Okay, all right, so we good? Yeah, we're good. All right, so you guys will come on through this one. Okay, that's kind of what it is. Neither of you guys really want to be fighting, but this was the next step in the solid relationship that you guys will look back and talk about this later after you're married. Be like, you remember that fight we had? It was such a silly fight, but it was right at the time. Yeah, but it got out of hand. Yeah, but we learned from it. That's cool. Okay, you guys are actually still together. All right, so I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your generosity. You're amazing. Okay, Winters. Hey, Winters, what's up? How have you been doing? You doing okay? All right, this twin flame stuff. Ugh, I gotcha. Love and light. All right, give me a little guidance on Wintry's twin flame journey. I understand it's a twin flame journey. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of lessons, a real love that's in there. It's also like driving a car down a dirt road with no shocks. The fuel light's on, the check engine light's on. You got to use the restroom. There's no rest areas or gas stops for the next 185 miles. Yeah, I know, I gotcha. But the rewards on it are amazing. So let's see what we got on yours. The Devil card with the Two of Cups, the Star card, King of Cups, 10 Pentacles, 8 of Wands. So you're at the point where like when the separation started, which remember, separation already happened. And when you guys first meet each other initially, that's the reunion point. And now you're in the twin flame journey, which of course, both y'all have free will. You can disconnect from it at any point. You or them can, okay? You can be like, thank you very much. I've made it as far as I can. I'm going for the soulmate. I'm on my way. I learned that lesson. And God's like, that was the lesson you're supposed to learn. Every timeline's played out because it's all not linear, you know what I mean? But with that King of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, it's like it's Beshar stuff. But what I'm seeing here is you guys are on the point of the journey that you're on your pathways to come back together. The King of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles shows the biggest part on this one here that was needed was he needed to get his money and his life in checks and balances, because when you met up, he was the wild one and wasn't ready for the union because of the age difference, because of finances weren't in place. He was like paycheck to paycheck. He was trying to do whatever he had to do to survive. And that was what brought you into his life, the obsessions and stuff. He was spending all his money on those addictions. But right now you're at that phase and that point that is gearing you up for the reunion point that, I mean, you'll mark it on the calendar, okay? You guys are both very deep into the healing journey on this one. And just at that point where you're not only are you guys learning your own life experiences while you're on your journeys, your missions, very, 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 the twin flame journey is very much Acts 24:20. You know what I mean? But as you come back together, what you guys are, believe it or not, like if you think of about an energetical weather front, that the energies, you guys are already on the convergence point where you've already been on your journeys and you're starting to reapproach and come back in. The Two of Cups, okay, that ends the quiet period between the two of you guys because he's done the work to learn. Because you've learned and cut out what you needed to. He's approaching, okay? He's only a few clicks behind you, okay? So I see he's the runner. But there's not a runner-chaser dynamic switch that flops in because you have no intent on becoming the runner once he becomes the chaser. You have simply focused on yourself and your zen and are continuing on your mission. That's allowing him to come back. It's like a version of no contact that's being executed properly, where you don't block, you don't ghost and all that stuff. You just stay quiet and wait for the return. And I do see that when that day comes, and it's coming sooner than later, that you will make it to the end of this phase. And you'll literally, I see you marking down on the calendar, the first message, the first phone call, the start of coming back together. Because the reunion happens when the twin flames actually originally find each other in this lifetime. And then you begin the journey, okay? But you wind up coming back together. This is just that part of the journey that's like, you know, in a movie where like you get to see two different perspectives, like the main characters go their own thing. And you're like, okay, this is what happened to main character A today. This is what happened to main character B today. And it's like that split screen type of thing. That's what you guys are doing right now. And God's watching it on a split screen. But then you guys get to come back together for the end of the movie, okay? So I hope that helps. And thank you for being a part of the family. I appreciate you. And thank you all for the super chats. You guys are awesome. I will make sure we are going to do some more. And there is an upcoming Archer's Lounge. So TikTok, you can get some chats in. YouTube, you get some chances. So Facebook and Instagram, definitely want to subscribe. Get on over here so you can be a part of it. I will post it because I post the daily schedules. Hey, Renee. How you doing, honey? I do post the daily schedules every day on the community post here on YouTube and across all the platforms so you can keep up. I'll let you know when it's coming, okay? But Sagittarius, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I do totally love and appreciate you for it. You're Sagittarius. You're truly one of a kind. You don't give yourself enough credit for that, all right? I love you very much. God, thank you so much for the messages we got for Sagittarius too. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. Be sure to subscribe, set the bell, send me an email if you want. The pinned comments got you covered. All the goodness that you need to check out there. So just click on everything. Otherwise, I'll see you next week for your next reading. I'll see you Sunday night for the all signs. And I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot.